we have diverse perspectives on a whole lot of things. And we're not striving for unanimity, but we do because we're not a cult.
Yeah.
They're a cult on the other side.
Yes.
And their cult-like behavior following their MAGA wannabe king. That's not us. We're a coalition of people who just want to make life better for the American people and are dedicated to that.
Right on, Mr. Walmart Obama. So they're a cult, not you. It's them. Well, Mr. Potato Head, Timu Obama, Walmart Obama, has set himself up to get clowned yet again. And this is going to be something that's going to go down in 2028. All right? And in this video, we're going to reveal his recent statement that he made. And when you hear this, you're going to probably agree with me that we know who's drinking the purple Kool-Aid and who's really in the cult. So you got to make sure you watch this all the way to the end because this is so good. You're just not going to believe this. It just keeps getting better. But before we get to the piece de resistance, we're going to review his three most recent blunders where he completely put his foot into his mouth. Yeah. Ended up just kind of clowning himself. And so after we look at the three blunders, I'm going to reveal to you. I could not believe that I found this, but I dug up Mr. Walmart Obama himself, Mr. Potato Head. I found his Looney Tunes twin. And in this little bitty 40-second clip, it is going to summarize Timu Obama's entire political history, or at least all of the nonsense that we've seen in the last several months. So then, after all of that, we'll review the foot in mouth statement at the end, the newest, boldest statement that's going to set him up to look like the complete idiot that he is. So let's review and cut to those clips of his three recent stupid statements that blew up and did not work out like he thought they would. Cut to clip.
Our message to Florida Republicans is F around and find out. If they go down the road of a DeSantis dummy mander, the Florida Republicans are going to find themselves in the same situation as Texas Republicans. The law is with us in Virginia, the facts are with us in Virginia, and the people are with us in Virginia. There's no basis in law or fact for the Virginia Supreme Court under the Constitution that exists, particularly in the aftermath of a people-approved referendum, to do anything other than to allow it to move forward. Republicans have concluded that they need to cheat to win. That's what they're celebrating? Is that what you're elevating right now? The notion that 4 unelected judges would overturn the votes of more than 3 million citizens in Virginia? Is this what Republicans are celebrating right now? Because the people in Virginia right now are outraged, they're angry, and they're determined to send a message in November, regardless of what ultimately happens before the Supreme Court of the United States of America, where that reckless decision by the Virginia Supreme Court is now on appeal.
Okay, it doesn't get any better than that. I guess at least we could say that he is consistent and insistent. He doesn't give up. He always comes up with some new stupid statement to make himself look like the idiot that he is. I mean, he should at least get it right once in a while, but he doesn't. And that's why he's consistently wrong. And he's being, he's got a good track record. He's 100% right about being wrong. Okay, so now let's look at who Mr. Hakeem Jeffries' Looney Tunes cartoon twin is. Here's the video clip that summarizes his entire political career in 40 seconds. This is great. Cut to the clip.
Yoinks! And away! Yoinks! And away! Yoinks!
Holy smokes. Was that good or was that good? So, yeah, we got the king prancing along there. Funny how he talks about the wannabe king. So here he is trying to play Robin Hood, and everything that he tries, he ends up just smacking himself in the face, hitting a tree, while the wannabe prince, the king, is just trotting along, and then MAGA's looking at him like the idiot that he is. Okay, let's get to the pinnacle point of the video. Mr. Jeffries has decided that he wants to look like an even bigger idiot than he already is. So he has made a bold statement about what's going to happen in 2028 because he's given up on 2026. He's finally conceding that, yeah, I was dead wrong, and he's giving up on 2028. So we're going to jump on over to Breitbart News and look at this article and play a video, and then we're going to bookmark this date. And then in 2028, we're going to come back and replay this and see how it goes and see if he keeps up his track record of always being wrong. All right, so let's pull up Breitbart. And there we go. So here is the story. Hakeem Jeffries concedes defeat, moves the gerrymander battle to 2028. So what's he talking about here? Well, he's basically saying we screwed up. He has conceded defeat in 2026 in the redistricting battle. But he claims that they're going to even up the score in 2028, where he thinks that there are 4 states that, by the way, have already been gerrymandered, as far as what I know, to the maximum amount. He claims that they're going to gerrymander these 7 states and make back everything that they lost. So let's let Mr. Timu make his statement that we will be able to come back to in a couple years to see if he makes an idiot of himself again. Take it away, Timu.
In advance of 2028, where we will have additional states that will come online, including but not limited to New York, New Jersey, Colorado, Washington, Oregon, Illinois, and Maryland. That's at least 7 states where we will be able to unleash a decisive and forceful response to what they are doing in the Deep South. And I'm telling you right now, we will. As several of those governors have already publicly indicated, and as the Senate President in New Jersey just said earlier today.
Okay, so what do you think about that? What do you think about that? I think it's kind of ridiculous because, like I said, they've already gerrymandered those states pretty much as far as that you can go. And once we get the 2030 census, it's going to fix all of this garbage anyway. So let's say they do get something done and get a few seats back in 2028, which they can't because they've already gerrymandered those states to the limits. Well, 2030, the census, the one that they do the right way, is going to nullify any ill-gotten gains that Timu Obama and the Democratic Purple Kool-Aid Cult Party will have gained, okay? So all of that, it's going to come out in the wash, and he is going to find himself unsuccessful. So good luck, Timu. Good luck, Mr. Potato Head. I don't think you're going to put a dent in anything and undo what's going on in the Deep South, as you like to call it, where they're reinciting the Jim Crow 2.0. Jim Crow's coming on back. But I want you to post in the comments below and tell me what you think. Do you think Timu Obama, Mr. Walmart Obama, Mr. What did they call? What did Ron DeSantis call him? Called him AIPAC Shakur. Do you think AIPAC Shakur is going to be right, or is he going to be 0-4? Is this going to be the 4th time that he makes a big, bad, bold, and wrong prediction that is going to blow up in his face. Post it in the comments below. Tell me your thoughts. And that's about all I've got for this one. This is Carlton Flowers, and I am out.